Welcome to Math with Mrs. Cox. This is Chapter 4, Lesson 2, Homework, page 261. Let's begin. In this particular lesson, they want you to be able to use models to do division. Our original division problem is 120 divided by 10. Now, if you were to just do it the regular way, this is what it would look like. So much easier, but the book has asked me to teach you this. 10 will go into 12 one time. 1 times 10 is 10. Subtract, bring down the 0. 10 will go into 20 twice. 2 times 10 is 20. 0. So our answer is going to be 12. But we're going to show you what it looks like if you had blocks. Base 10 blocks used to model 120. This big square is 100 and then 2 10 bars, 120. Then you're going to separate them into equal groups of 10 equal groups of 10. But then you have these two left out. So then you break them up into ones, little tiny marshmallows or brownie bites. There are 20 ones. There's enough for 2 groups in each one. So each group contains 1 10 bar and 2 ones, or 12, which is what our answer was up at the top. But that is how you draw that in models. Let's go to the next page and I'll demonstrate that again. On this practice, we're going to do each problem the real way first, and then I'll show you what the book wants you to do by drawing models. So please make sure you see my example first before you start drawing the models. But let's go ahead and begin doing the real standardized algorithm. 11 will go into 121. 11 will go into 12 one time. 1 times 11 is 11. 12 minus 11 is 1. Bring down the 1. And 11 will go into 11 one time. Ta-da! 11 is our answer. And don't worry, I'll show you how to do the models in just a minute. Let's work on number 2 real quick. So 17 division bar 153. And if you read this, it says 153 divided by 17. Right here, 153 divided by 17. So you sit and look at it for a minute and realize, gosh, that's kind of crazy. I'm going to have to do a guess and check on this. So let's do a guess and check. 17 times 9, just for kicks and giggles. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 1 is 1, plus 5 is 15. Woohoo! Love when it works out. Also, when I'm looking at the answer key, it makes my life a little bit easier. So our real answer is 9. Now, I'm going to show you a picture of what it looks like when you have the models. Please push pause and draw the model similar to what I show you that's in the answer key. Number 3. Braden brought 13 packages of golf balls he bought 13 packages of golf balls for $273. Each package cost the same amount. How much does one package cost? Draw models to find the quotient. So we're going to set up our problem. 13 will go into 273. Let's begin. How many 13s can you fit into 27? Can do a couple of guess and checks. I'm going to try 2. 26. Ooh, that's pretty close. Let's go for it. 2 times 13 is 26. There's 1 left over. Bring the 3 down. 13 goes into 13 one time. Oh, I love it when it works out that way. Perfect. So each package costed the same amount. Each package, $21. Now you're welcome to draw models if you wish, but you will not be marked wrong if you do not. But please make sure you definitely have this work right here, or I'll make you watch the video again. Number 4. Desiree wrote an essay for school that had a total of 247 words. Well, that's pretty important. Let's circle it. And was 13 lines long. If each line had an equal number of words, how many words were on each line? Draw models to find the quotient. 13 will go into 247. All right, again, we can kind of look up here and see that this is very similar to this one. And we know that 13 times 2 is 26, and that's too much for that. So I'm just going to put that 13 can go into that number once. 1 times 13 is 13. 4 minus 3 is 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. Bring down the 7. All right, looking at that, that's a pretty big number. I would have to say this is kind of close to 10 and kind of close to 120. So I'm going to guess maybe 8 or 9 times 13 might get us close. So over here on the side, I'm going to do some extra work. I'm going to do 13 times 9 to see if that gets us close to 117. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 1 is 9, 10, 11. Woohoo! Love it when it works out. 117. Fabulous. So we can know that there are going to be 19 words. Make sure you label on the line. Number 5. There were 242 fish in 22 fish tanks at the pet store. If there were an equal number of fish in each fish tank, how many fish were in each tank? Draw models to find the quotient. Now remember, I'm okay if you don't draw models as long as you do the real algorithm. We'll still be friends. So 22 fish tanks, and we have 242 fish. All right, 22 will go into 24 at least one time. 1 times 22 is 22. Make sure you keep all your numbers straight, please. 4 minus 2 is 2. Bring down that beautiful 2. Wonderful. 22 goes into 22 one time. 1 times 22 is 22. And it's beautiful. So we know that we're going to have 11 fish in each tank. Fabulous. Now before you turn this in, make sure you show me all the work over here on the side. Thank you, and let's move on.